There are obviously within Australia still restrictions around domestic travel, and those are ultimately issues for Australia. I think simply the position that I would take on behalf of New Zealand is that when we feel comfortable and confident that we both won't receive cases from Australia, but equally that we won't export them, then that will be the time to move.
Can you be clear on whether or not there would be a quarantine at either border?
The whole purpose of us discussing the possibility of having a bubble of sorts between us, a safe zone of travel, would be so that you wouldn't have to have a quarantine attached. I think everyone would acknowledge that it would be prohibitive. People just wouldn't travel if they had to stay on either side in quarantine for a 2-week period and have to do the same again when you return. But there is still a lot of work to be done before we can progress an idea like that, but it's obviously being floated because of the benefits that it would bring.
Taking into account all of those things that we need to ensure that we weren't further transmitting the virus, what kind of certainty or clarity can you give to New Zealanders in Australia who want to come home and see their families? When will they be able to do that?
Of course, I'd say to New Zealanders in Australia, you can come home, but of course at the moment we are still requiring that quarantine to keep you safe and to keep your family safe. But we're also actively considering what the future looks like for us. Now, I'm very keen, of course, as I've always said, that the advantage we have of getting back in control of the virus has been to try and get back to some form of normality. International travel won't feel like that for some time, but if we can find a way to make it work with Australia, then that would give that sense of normality, if we can make it work.
And under level 2?
Again,